So I'll do a little bit of a different video today. Not different than like what I usually do with like showing off stuff, my collections of things, but more of like the subject matter is different than stuff I usually do. I usually talk about music and mostly on this channel. But I also collect other things that aren't related to music. Most of the stuff I do collect is related to music, but this is one thing that I've always kind of liked. I've always been drawn towards shoes, and back in high school I got into collecting Jordans and just other various shoes and stuff, because I just really like the designs of shoes, and I think they're cool and they're like comforting to me. And when I was younger, it was skateboarding shoes, and I still have some skateboarding shoes, but I'll get into that like probably after I do the like Jordan videos. So those will probably be in 3 parts. In this first video I have like 13 pairs of Jordans, more like 16s. I have like some pairs of like duplicated ones. Like I have like 2 pairs of certain shoes as well, which I'll talk about when I get to those. But this first video is going to be 5. My pretty much my top 5, I guess. I'd say definitely some of these will be the top 3. The first 3 will be the top 3, but yeah, I really enjoy collecting shoes, and Jordans are just really cool to me, and they just bring a comfort to me, and it's something I just got latched onto when I was in high school. And last year was a big year for me for like getting stuff that I used to have and stuff that I've always wanted. And now this year, like I'm probably going to be doing a lot of collection type videos, because I just want to appreciate what I have now. Like I'm trying not to buy things anymore for the most part. Since last year was kind of like the binge year for me, I just bought a bunch of things that I love and just have a good solid like collection of things now. But get into the shoes here. I'm not like a huge like sneakerhead kind of guy. I do collect shoes to an extent, but I don't really, I'm not like too huge on the condition, I guess, a lot of the time. And a lot of these aren't in that good condition because I'm fucking poor, and to an extent I'm not that poor, but I was able to afford these and a lot of other things. But I wasn't looking to get like everything super dead, like in like dead stock condition, or some stuff I have is in really good condition. I got lucky with certain things, but I'm not that like worried about that, especially as like I want to wear them a lot too. Sometimes like I wear them, I mix them up and wear this one here and this one there, and I want to keep them in as good a condition as I can, but I still would like to wear them out sometimes too. It's just like I like wearing them, their shoes. So yeah, so I like shoes. So, but I'm not really too big into the specifics, and like I just kind of just want to show off the stuff that I have and why I like them. And so we're gonna start with the newest shoe in my collection that I got the most recently, and this is a shoe I've always wanted since high school, and just one I've always gravitated towards and one I've always liked, and that is the Concord 11. And this is the 2018 version. As you can see, the 45 is on the back of these. So this is the one that came out in 2018, the 2018 release. They're not in impeccable condition, as you can probably tell, but they're in decent condition, and I got them for a good price for the condition they're in, what they are. They're pretty yellowed, but they're not that bad. And I like that they're a little bit beat up, just because then I like don't feel bad about wearing them. And yeah, but really like this shoe. I've always really liked this shoe. It's always just like pulled me in, and like having one now is just like super exciting to me. I think I would like to have a different year. I'd really like the 2011 release, or even the 2000 release of these. 2011 and like I was in high school in like 2012, 2013. 2013 was like the peak year of when I was really collecting shoes, so those would have been the ones I would have gotten back then. But so the 2011s would be cool to have someday. Maybe I will get those sometime, but here they are together. Just a really cool shoe. I just really like the black and white contrast, and then just like how the bottoms, like obviously they're yellowed now, but they used to be like a clear kind of, I guess they're like, they probably were more bluish, like icy when this was released, but I kind of like that they've yellowed. I kind of like think it looks kind of cool and it goes along with it well. But really like these. Definitely one of my favorites. Is like, I'm just super excited about them. I just like stare at them all the time. And yeah, just really like the Concord 11s. They're just a classic colorway too. Like they're like the first like main colorway, and Jordan wore these in that season. I think it was like the 96 or something like somewhere around there in the mid 90s. So I know he took like a hiatus there and played baseball or something for a little while. And there is a cleat version of these two, which is interesting. But another thing I would say is that I'm not really like a huge like sports person either. Like I've like been interested in sports in the past, and like yeah, I like watching basketball or something, but it's not something I really like gravitate towards too much. So I'm not like, I'm not too specific when it comes to basketball. I don't really follow basketball, and I like the design of the shoes mostly. I just think they're cool, and that's the reason for me for having these, and I just like that. So move on to the next shoe. These are one of my favorites of all time. I just love this shoe, and that is the Wolf Gray 5. It's the 2011 release. They just re-released them for the first time, the 2026, which is different. The 23 is different. It's more like the original 5s. And but this is definitely probably my favorite colorway of the 5s. And these were the ones I really gravitate toward. I had a pair of these in high school as well, and I really liked them then, and I just love them now. I actually have 2 pairs of these. This is my better pair. I have another pair where the soles are crumbling pretty bad, and it's kind of crushed down a bit up here, and even more yellowed than these are. So it's really hard to find these like not yellowed, but I don't mind it being a little yellow. Like they're older shoes, and just the 5s just yellow with like the netting and stuff. But bottom pretty yellowed. It's definitely been worn a good amount, and a good amount by me already. So but really awesome shoe. I just love the gray, and the gray, like it's like leather on here, and I just love the design of 5s. There's like this piece in the middle here. It's just really nice. And I think I like this 23 on here better than like the old school one, just for some reason. I don't know why. I just really just like the basic 23 that they did with this 2011 release. And basic Jumpman on the back. It's just a cool shoe. It kind of has like a boot feel to it to me. It's just kind of bulky, especially up top here. It's just like more of a bulky shoe. And I just think they're awesome. I love these. And they're just like my favorite 5, one of my favorite shoes of all time. Just so beautiful of a shoe. I just feel like this colorway just works so well with this style of shoe. I just really like these. So Wolf Gray 5s, definitely top 2 shoe of all time. Like I love this shoe. It's just so beautiful, so cool, and I'm happy to have this. These are in pretty good condition for being the 2011 release. They're older shoes. Somebody took pretty good care of these, and I'm lucky enough to be I'm a size 8.5, so it's kind of a wonky one. So you can usually, they're not as like people are usually like 10 or 11. So 8.5 is kind of a wonkier like one. So it's somewhat like easier to find. It's like somewhat cheaper ones for in that size because they're not as sought after, I guess. But I can show, I've got both of them, obviously. Just thought it'd be easier to just show off just one, but here's the other one, just as good condition. Besides, this one has a little bit of staining here, and that was my fault. I accidentally put another pair of shoes over top of these where I was storing them before, and something dripped down on them, and that's kind of tragic, but it really doesn't bother me that much. It fell in a fairly opportune place because it already has this dark thing right there with the laces, so it worked out okay. But still, it really doesn't bother me that much. But really awesome shoes, and I like to wear them, but I try to be careful, so I don't want to mess them up. I really like them. And my other pair is beat up, but I have them just kind of like a display pair. Like I've kind of finagled them so like you can't really see the soles as bad, and they're kind of set up so I can just kind of like, oh, just look at them when I see them in the room. But moving on, this is my other most favorite pair of Jordans, and just honestly like maybe in shoes in general, and that's the Olympic 6. This is the 2012. You can probably tell they reversed the original, the colors were reversed here. Like this was white and this was blue down here. And they have different laces. They don't have like the round laces. And they did re-release these in 2024. That were more like the original. But I've always gone towards the 2012s because I had these in high school as well, and they are just like awesome. I just really another like I said with like the 5s, like the Wolf Grey 5s, I just feel like this colorway works so perfectly for these shoes. I just really love the contrast of the blue and the white. I just think they look so good together, and then the little bit of red. They're just so satisfying to me. I just love how these are just so beautiful to me. I love these shoes. I think these are probably my favorite pair of shoes like in the world. I just love these shoes so much. I think they're definitely number one, and then Wolf Greys are probably number 2. But these shoes are just awesome. I love these so much. I've just always gravitated towards these. I remember when I got these like dead stock in high school, and they're just so beautiful and really good condition, like for 2012. They're just really awesome, and they have like a little bit of like some scratches right here, but all around just like really incredible good condition. And the back here has like a little bit there. I have another pair of these as well because they're my favorite, and I'd originally gotten a pair that were like really crushed, and like the sole was all messed up on them, and I wanted a wearable pair and just one that was in really good condition. So those are on display, like with my Wolf Greys. My top 2 shoes are on like the main display over there. But these are awesome. Fucking love this shoe. It's just so beautiful to me. Just a really beautiful shoe. I'll show you the other one. Show them together here. I like the bottoms too. Really fucking cool. And they are together. Just a really cool shoe to me. Just really love this design. They're just awesome. Honestly, what can I say? They're just awesome. I like how these the 6s have like these things on the back to help get them on, and like you can like put your finger on them and pull them on easier. That's really cool. I love that aspect of them. So 6s are just awesome. I just really like them. But this one in particular is just like it for me. I just love this colorway so much. It just works so well. Always find myself wanting to wear these. I just love those so much. So moving on, when I was in high school, I always wanted a really good pair of these, but I could never really find one that was like that affordable. You probably got a sneak preview there, but these used to be really hard to find, and I was surprised when I found one that was in really like good condition. I guess I don't know what year these were released. They must have been a more recent release. I should look into that. But I probably will do that soon. But it's the Raging Bull 5s, the red version of the Raging Bulls. So I know the Raging Bulls used to come, when I first got into these, they came in a pack of like, there was the black one, the black like leather one, and then you had like the red suede one, which is this one. And I know that pack was like going for like $1,000 or something at the time. It was crazy. 2 pairs of shoes. But I found these for a very good price. These are a size 8, which still fits me pretty well. But if you watch my channel, I've said before that red is my favorite color. So obviously I'm going to love these. And red and black too, especially. I love black, like black and red going together. I just think they look really cool. As you can tell, my nails have a little bit of red and black on them right now too. But this has always been a really cool shoe, and this one is just in such good condition. Maybe like worn like once or twice before I bought them. Like they're not very yellowed at all around. But there is some a little bit of dirt on the bottom, so they probably have been worn outside. But like basically like not much yellowing at all, and it's just beautiful. And I just love the deep red. Like I found a pair of these in high school, and they were just not in good condition at all, because I just couldn't find any that were in good condition that I could have afforded at the time. And I remember the red was just so like messed up and like faded, and I just wasn't what I want. I wanted it to be more vibrant, and that was like what called me towards it in this shoe in the first place. And I remember I tried to get some dye that like matched the color of this, and I was gonna try to like get the color to come back in with them, but I failed miserably. And did not work out well. But that's okay, because now I have these, and they're in very good condition, and they have that vibrancy to them that I always wanted with these. So these were like a dream shoe for me too. Like to have these is really, really cool for me. And I have not worn these at all yet. They're probably gonna remain in just really good condition, and just like I might wear them eventually, like somewhere that they would not get messed up. But really cool. Still have the lace lock on them, and it's like a red. The red and black in the middle here, and I think lace locks are cool. But I never really use them when I'm actually wearing my shoes, so I just think they're a pain in that regard. I just like tying them. As you can see with my other shoes, I just have them so you can just tie them. But I think they're a cool little like feature, especially just having them on display. But very awesome shoe. They still have that like new shoe smell to them, and it's fucking awesome. I just love it. It's so cool. It's like such a nice smell. It's just like nostalgic, and I just love it. It brings me comfort. It brings me a great deal of comfort. But another very cool shoe. Bring out the other one. Here we go. There they are together. Red Raging Bulls. Here's the backs of them. They got the black Jumpman. Just really cool. But really cool shoe. Definitely one of my favorites. Love the color red. So if you got red shoes, I'm probably down with them, low key. But last shoe for this video, a classic as well, classic colorway for multiple shoes. The 5s included, but these are the 4s. This is the Fire Reds. the Fire Red 4s. I think this is a pretty like older model of these. I found these were pretty cool. I was really excited about these. I need to look exactly when these probably were released, but it's got the Nike Air on the back instead of just the Jumpman. So that was like a big aspect I liked about these in particular. I liked that it has the Nike Air on the back. I remember seeing like a picture of these back in high school and like always really wanting a good pair of these with like especially with the Nike, where it says Nike Air on the back instead of having the Jumpman. So these are were like a bucket list like item for me, and I really like these. The 4s are such a cool design to me too. I really like them, like with this, and it has like this kind of netting thing, which kind of alluded towards the 5s. Like the 5s have a similar kind of vibe with that like middle piece, and I think that's cool. And the tongue too is like that on the 5s. But it's obviously different, but I think it's cool how like the shoe designs, you can see some similarities through as they evolved. But 4s, very popular shoe. See 4s around a lot, people wearing a lot of 4s. They're really cool shoes, so it makes sense. See a lot of people wearing 11s and 5s too, or just any Jordans, I mean. But this shoe is awesome, and I'm really glad to have these as well. I've worn these a few times, and they obviously like have some, bought them, they had some like wrinkling and creasing, but that really doesn't bother me. And there's like a piece of like fabric or like string coming off right here. I could probably cut that sometime. But they've been scraped up and whatnot, but I don't really care. They're still in pretty decent, good condition, and I really like that. They're wearable, and don't have to like be too crazy about them getting messed up and stuff. I'm still going to take as best care of them as I can, obviously. I'm not going to wear them all the time. I haven't worn these in quite a while, but beautiful shoe. Just a classic shoe. Fire Red. Here they are together. But the Fire Red colorway is just like so like iconic to me, and it's like very old school. Like it's done on multiple different years of shoe. I'm not sure when they started doing the Fire Reds. I don't know if there was Fire Red 3s, but maybe it was the 4s that started the Fire Red. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like hugely invested, like to an extent, but I need to do some more research on some things. I just like forget to like look into things and don't know how to look into things to an extent. So but yeah, really like those are awesome. I'll show just like the back really quick with them together. I think it's really cool. It's like the picture I saw in the past that like got me like really wanting these. Just like they were like kind of like an angle like this and just had like the Nike Air, and I thought that was cool. So yeah, so that's the start of my part 1 of my Air Jordan collection. There'll be more to come. I'll probably do 4 shoes in each of the next 2 videos at some point. So yeah, I like my shoes. Let me know what shoes you got down below, what you're working with, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'm excited to show off some more in the future, and I love my shoes and they're cool and I want to appreciate them. So yeah, see you later.